Today, we're going to be taking a look at some statements made by the devs in regards to Armored Core 6. I've seen the question thrown around a couple of times recently. Is Armored Core 6 going to feature Elden Ring-like aspects? And we do have a statement from the director on Armored Core 6, Masaru, who also worked on Sekiro, has promised that a core element of Dark Souls DNA will be clear to see in the new game, referring to Armored Core 6. Personally, I do not see this being very much like Elden Ring or any of the Souls games. I don't really see there being NPC quests or a huge open world, a true open world environment like Elden Ring had. But we probably will see more of the boss fights that might be the Dark Souls DNA that he's referring to. Now, they have stated that we can expect massive, challenging boss fights in Armored Core 6. One of the things that actually has made them very famous, and one of the things they're most notable for, is their boss fights. And Armored Core 6 having massive boss fights, if you're into mech fights, if you're into the old Armored Core series, which used to be top notch, like for their day, they were great. Just Armored Core, the name itself brings nostalgia to me. It's been dead for so long. I am thrilled to see it revived and can't wait to see the gameplay. But I think the aspect that they're referring to is going to be these larger-than-life boss fights. In another statement provided by the team, they go on to say, boss battles are the highlight of the game in this title. The essence of the battles, in which the player reads the enemy's moves and then plays games with them, is of course provided and is typical from software. In this title, both the enemy and your own machine are aggressive and violent in their attacks. We are developing the game so that players can enjoy the dynamic of intense boss battles that only mechas can offer, along with the unique aspects of AC, such as how to assemble the right parts to take on the strongest enemies. So it is going to be very interesting to see these battles. The battles were always the highlight of AC, and I think we can expect the same in AC6. Another interesting quote that we have is, despite these massive boss battles, the studio has not been making a conscious effort to try to direct Armored Core 6 towards more Soulsborne type gameplay. In other words, don't expect Armored Core to just be a sci-fi Souls-like game. I'm thinking we're going to see a very enhanced Armored Core, if you're familiar with the old school Armored Core. It's like an all-out mech warfare with huge, monstrous boss battles. We're probably also going to be seeing a system in AC that is highly customizable. So we're going to be able to do a lot with the mechs. Now keep in mind, that's just a theory, but with them bringing back Armored Core 6 right now, I can't see their customization system not being massive. I think we're going to have a ton of weapons, tons of different builds. It's going to be very interesting to see how we can tailor our mechs, and definitely we're going to be seeing some colossal boss encounters. And that's some statements recently made by the dev team and some of my predictions for the new Armored Core. I hope that helped.